Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Aries. So, there is temptation around money. You might be up to date with all your bills, you pay everything on time, everything's done, it's sorted, especially now around Christmas. If you're in a position where you're up to scratch, great, but there is some spare money sort of floating around, and you might be tempted to spend it on whatever it is that you feel is necessary at the time. The advice is to try and avoid spending that money. If you've got spare money, let it sit there, enjoy looking at it rather than spending it, if you can help it. But I just sort of saw the temptation coming up there. There are going to be some serious conversations that you're going to have with a loved one about how to move forward, and this is the better option. This would work. Having this conversation, deep and meaningful, if you will. You just need to have time and patience for each other and work at this together, and be more open to whatever it is you're discussing, whatever options are available to the two of you, and willing to work together, which is, the key word in all of this. It's the willingness to work together. And if you can come to some sort of an agreement, solution, all the better. But I do feel that it is necessary to get together and do this. It sort of has been a long time coming. I do feel for those of you who have a brother, it's going to be really hard. Communication might be a little difficult this week. Specifically, as I said, for those of you who do have a brother who is, perhaps, if they're not older than you, they do look older than you, which is, again, specific message. But I am picking up on somebody who is older, looks older. Take that however it resonates. I feel that if you have a brother, also another message that comes through in relation to this is time's up. So again, it's not the it's probably not what you want to hear, but it is something that you are familiar with. So there is that. Something doesn't sit right with me, however, about this, that they know it. And I feel that where I see another message that comes through here is we're at an all-time low. This relationship with you and your brother, this is to do with some sort of a past, whether there was a reconciliation in the past with your brother or not, whether this worked, perhaps you tried before and it just didn't work out. There's a big difference between you and your brother. You can sort of, on the outside, everything looks good, looks solid, I guess, but on the inside, we're not there yet, and we probably haven't been right for some time. I'm also picking up on a habit that is coming through. I feel that you could be saying you're probably not seeing a lot of things clearly right about now. This week is definitely going to be there's going to be a challenge, quite a couple of challenges for you. Nobody can stop you from saying what you want, saying how it is that you feel. If you want to speak up about certain issues, if that is how you feel would help you the most, the best, then the best way, then that is probably the way to go. I don't feel that it's going to create any sort of waves between you and other people. I feel that you're sort of coming to realize that you may have changed, whereas other people haven't. You're not on the same page as everybody else around you. There's definitely a significant change that shows up here, something different. You've been through a lot, and then it sort of shaped you into the person that you've become today. A lot of this is about learning from your experiences, and you're definitely showing up as somebody who is stronger. And a lot of people are still living in the past, and they may think that you're still living in the past with them. So that, again, that's it's not how you see it. You've definitely come out on top one way or another. What else am I seeing here? I do get that there's a little bit of downtime, or you could be removing yourself from the room, from people, from certain environments. I don't want to say this is, I mean, it could be that you're going through some sort of a depression. There is something there that looks, it looks as though it appears that you have your head down, and so you're not really wanting to express how you're feeling, and even if when you've got your head up, somebody's asking you how you're feeling, and you're not really willing to talk, or you're not ready yet. You will get there maybe when you're good and ready, but I do feel that if you are going to speak up, it's going to be with somebody that you don't usually speak to on a regular basis, which is again rather specific, but that's what's showing up. Thank you, Aries.